Hey folks, Vision Preparedness here. I want to share with you guys about the pneumonia outbreak in Ohio. Um, this doesn't make sense, but it's interesting of the timeline. Now, I found the press release from the Warren County Health Department, which was dated November 29th. So I think this was Wednesday. The Warren County Health District has received an extremely high number of pediatric pneumonia cases being reported this fall season. Since August, there have been 142 cases of pediatric pneumonia reported. Not only is this above the country average, it also meets the Ohio Department of Health definition of an outbreak. We do not think this is a novel new respiratory disease, but rather a large uptick in the number of pneumonia cases normally seen at one time. To date, there has not been any definitive etiology determined or a common thread linking these pneumonias. We have an ongoing investigation to examine possible linkages and risk factors. The average age thus far is around 8 years old. This is very concerning and interesting, but let's continue. The cases span multiple school districts, and there have been no conclusive patterns among the children diagnosed. Based on some data responses from a recent parent questionnaire, most common symptoms included cough, fever, and fatigue. Among the pathogens recovered, including Mycoplasma pneumoniae, Streptococcus pneumoniae, and adenovirus. WHCD, which is the Warren County Health Department, is working with Ohio Department of Health, local children's hospitals, and primary care providers in hopes to determine a cause and further prevent the spread of illness. One recommendation is for providers to have a lower threshold to test children presenting with cough, fever, and/or fatigue, and consider nasopharyngeal swabs for respiratory viruses, Mycoplasma and pertussis. Warren County Health Department sent out a notification with education to Warren County providers last week in an effort to further clarify the nature of the outbreak. As we approach the holiday season, when many of us will be gathering together with family and friends, please remember to take necessary precautions to protect your health. Wash your hands, cover your cough, stay home when ill, and stay up to date on vaccines. Folks, and this came out, this is the media advisory from the Warren County Health Department. The medical director, Clint Koenig, and Dwayne Stansberry, who's the health commissioner for Warren County in Southern Ohio. You know what this sounds like, folks. I'm going to leave it at that. Now, apparently, they're dubbing this, they are actually calling this particular pneumonia white lung syndrome. And this sounds very suspicious, but yet they're saying they can't link this to what's going on overseas. Now, this particular article here came from Nation News. What is white lung syndrome? The Ohio child pneumonia outbreak. An outbreak of pediatric pneumonia cases in Ohio is causing concern among parents worried the spread of the illness is linked to a surge in similar cases in China and other countries around the globe. I am very concerned. Now, they said in the Warren County press release that the average age is 8 years old. And according to local TV here, 10 TV, WBNS News, I'm going to play this and let you guys hear this so that
there is an uptick in pneumonia. It's impacted 145 children since August. The average age of the patients, 8 years old, and the most common symptoms include fever, cough, and fatigue. Doctors say it's important to remember that while there is an uptick, we are in the middle of cold and flu season. The best way to keep your child from getting a more serious lung infection like pneumonia is to make sure that they are vaccinated against viruses like the flu, COVID-19, and RSV.
While these viruses...
Did you hear that, folks? Vaccinated, flu vaccinations, RSV, and COVID vaccinations. We all know what that causes and the side effects are. So they're saying what causes pneumonia? You can develop pneumonia when your immune system attacks an infection in the small sacs of your lungs, causing your lungs to swell and leak fluids. The Cleveland Clinic says bacteria are the most common cause in adults, while viruses are the most common cause of school-age children. People can develop pneumonia from the common illnesses, and they list common cold, COVID-19, influenza, HMPV, HPIV, and other types of pneumonia diseases. So I'm going to keep an eye on this and get as much information as I can and get it out to everybody as quickly as possible. Remember this, folks. You know what to do to prevent cold and flu. It is flu season. Protect your family, protect the kids, and protect your lives. Keep on prepping because your family depends on you and it depends on your life. This is Vision Preparedness. I'll bring you more news on this as I get it, and we will see you soon.